Hello there, welcome to another episode of Two Labs Garage. Today, riding in my 1996 Thunderbird. First time I've driven this car in a couple months. I like this thing, it's peppy. Anyway, we're riding off. We're going to be going to my cousin-in-law's Ben's house. He's got a Thunderbird himself. And today we're going to be trying to get that thing to start for the first time in many, many years. I'll have to ask him if he knows when the last time this thing was started was, but from everything we could tell, it's been a long time. Now, I was over at his house this past Thursday, a couple days ago, and anyway, I saw the car, and this will be more of a will it run video. This won't be a true revival because based on what I saw, unless he has done an awful lot of work in the past couple days, this thing won't be driven. I don't think he even had hubs on it, at least not on the front, and various other things. I don't really see any chance of us getting this thing driving today, but we're going to try to see if we can't get it started for the first time in many years. Alright, so here's what we got here. 1966 Thunderbird with the 390 engine. He's already done quite a bit of work on it. Waiting for some bolts to put that carburetor on. Got some people supposed to be bringing them to us in a minute. He's in the process of changing spark plugs right now. It's got a new fuel pump. Like I said, changed plugs and wires. Been in the valve covers. They look really pretty good. Yeah, he's going the route of changing a whole bunch of stuff to help it start the first time. That's his choice. Still in the process of putting brakes on the front. And it's a solid-ish car. Does have some rust, not as bad as many I've seen. The interior, it's work in progress. And according to this, car was last on the road, or at least last registered, 2009. So that's at least 13 years since it's been on the road. Let's show you this side. Holy hell. Got the battery getting ready. But yeah, this is what a 66 Thunderbird looks like. And what they turned into 30 years later, a 96. Okay, so I'm getting ready to put the carburetor on. I just stepped in his way real quick, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put this battery on. Smell anything burning. I'll say he's done a pretty good job on changing out all these wires. Most of the wires, at least from what I can see, look brand new. So looking good so far. Let's see if we got any coolant in this thing. There's a little bit in there. Check on the oil. Don't taste any gas or water.
How'd that look?
The water?
Yeah.
It has it. It's greenish.
It's not orange?
No, that's green.
I want to see orange. This is for me.
You can check that. Yeah, it's green.
Works for me. Well, that figures.
Let me get the carburetor on here.
Hey, that Allen head wrench, wherever it went. That Allen head super socket.
I'm not sure where you put that. Alright, so we got the carburetor on.
Should I put a hose clamp on it?
Wouldn't hurt, but I wouldn't say it's necessary.
You have 2 green.
And so while he's getting the rest of our boat tank hooked up, we've got the fuel line to the tank disconnected, got a boat tank hooked up to the new fuel pump. So go ahead down here and connect the Lone Wolf. Alright. First thing I want to do is make sure we're getting fire down here at the points. So I'm not cranking like crazy like I did on the Falcon.
Remember the fuel line ain't hooked up. So we gotta
We ain't ready for that yet anyway. We'll just see if we got fire. Well, our points ain't set right.
Not sparking?
They're not even open and closing. Because if you look right there, it's not even riding on the cam. See, it's in the low spot.
Mm-hmm.
See, watch what happens when I crank it. Watch your points. See how nothing's happening?
Yeah.
I need to reset those points. Alright, so I asked him to bring me a matchbook. I was not expecting to get that. But nonetheless, go ahead and try to get these points set right.
No, but I can do double flares and bubble flares. I'm sure somebody will see that back. Get off that now.
Yeah, well,
Oh shit.
there's some keyboard warriors out there that really get incensed about some stuff. I did something in satire.
You did?
Oh yeah, and that just threw them all. So it didn't throw them all into a tizzy, but threw a couple of them in there.
On one of your videos?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one where I impersonated Derek.
Oh, the Falcon one?
Yeah, some people thought it was hilarious. Some people thought it was all like creepy sex offender like. I'm not kidding, that's some of the feedback I've gotten. I was playing, I was having fun. Good grief, people.
I'm sure he doesn't care.
I hope not. I hope he doesn't. That should be right. Let me just...
Firm but with a little bit of resistance?
Yeah, just a little bit. I'll go ahead and test that out. Put the battery back up. Tell you what, can you do me a favor?
What's up? Stand over
Give me
there.
a shadow. Because it's right in the bright sun. I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing. They are jumping now like they're supposed to. I just want to see if we can. I'm not seeing spark though.
Time to pull out the test light?
How about a little sandpaper first? Just clean them up. And I'll also do what I did on the Falcon.
What's up?
And that's clean the contacts on the coil itself. That's what the problem was there. Tell you, I've done.
That wasn't in your video.
I've probably done 7 to 8 revivals over the years. I learned something from every one of them.
What size?
What do you mean what size?
Well, if you want.
Oh, give me a 5/16.
That's not what I was asking you. I can do that.
Yeah, 5/16 nut driver and just whatever kind of sandpaper. 200 grit, 120. Don't really matter that much to me.
It's a little girl. It's a little girl. I sat in that blue one at Phil Bates. I can't wait to get this one going. You talk about a comfy seat. I think that's the most comfortable seat I've ever sat in for a 60-year-old car. You know?
Would you be upset if I asked you for a 3/8?
Nah.
Let's see, this one looks like it's just a push to. Yes, look at all that corrosion there.
I was measuring at the thing, so it's getting power.
But yeah, this is what was going on with my
Falcon?
yeah, this is where the problem was. You got your brake clean?
Yeah, where you at? I got a park cleaner too.
Where's that little? You got a little gun barrel cleaner too. I think that'll help. Borrowing your gun barrel cleaner.
Alright, that was found out here, so you grabbed it.
Well, it's pretty good for getting up in this contact inside it.
Hey, do you need another breather cap? Do you need a breather cap for anything? When it just pushes in?
I might eventually.
Well, I got 2 extra ones. There's only one of them I'll charge you though. The one I'll charge you is the one that
Yeah, let's clean them up. I have a little piece of sandpaper right here. This is ground too.
just leave that. 'Cause that was off when I got it, so we're gonna leave that off.
Alright. Well, if we need to ground it, we know what to do.
Off when I bought it, off when I messed with it.
Yeah, well, I don't want it to absolutely ground out where it shouldn't.
Just
The
tuck
ground.
that down here.
I got it out here in no man's land.
I
The
was,
ground to the ground didn't go do anything.
I was gonna stick it up against the engine.
Turn these both sides out. There's a screwdriver. There's that rear rubber right here.
Right here. And that thing really looks nice on this thing.
Yeah, let's see what we got. We still rolling, by the way? Yeah, we're rolling.
I didn't even know it was still wrong.
Yeah, well, a lot of stuff gets edited. Oh, that helps. Oh, I turned the key off. Nonetheless, we got good clean contacts now. We didn't hurt anything. If you want to just crank it, crank it.
See anything?
Not very pronounced if it is.
What relay keeps clicking? Hear it?
I hear the compression. They're all moving like they should.
That's all that matters to me. Cause at that point, it doesn't run.
I'm not entirely sure we're getting fire.
Let me go get my test light.
Yeah. I'm not.
I took out your. Well, maybe try that now.
Try this.
Yeah, if you're gonna use an old screwdriver for that, it gets power.
Double check it. See what happens when I hit it now. 'Cause that's.
Yeah, because it gets power. I've already verified that out.
Alright, we're getting power there. That's a. That's the ground side, so.
We're getting power where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, because what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to ground out when the points close, and then that's what makes this discharge. So you should see some spark in there.
Try it out.
That's a ground to a ground.
Well, I don't know how coil works. I'm no mechanic. Do you think the points could be bad?
It's entirely possible.
Well, I'm gonna see if I still got it.
Alright, so right this second, Ben's putting fuel in the boat tank. We got the lines run to the carburetor. Got fuel lines ready. And we were getting some spark out of the distributor. We'd like to have seen a little more, but I think we'll be alright. I'm using this today instead of my mustard squirter. I left that in the house, but this will do. Got some 2-stroke gas ready to go in here. And a brand new street dimming carburetor, so hopefully that'll work well. Well, see what happens.
Put the key back in.
Yeah, put the key on, that might help.
You ready?
Yeah. It's still getting spark. Ready?
Yep.
Check that spark again, because it sounds like it's not getting spark. Yeah, we lost spark. Now I see it. It comes and goes. I'm afraid we're going to lose that battery. Alright, so we've messed around with the points some. I'm getting some seeing spark now, so I'm hoping that we actually get something now. Alright. Ooh. I'm not sure about that timing. Backfiring through the carburetor, that's a lot of times, that's timing. Ooh, I want to do that though. Yeah, timing's a little off, I can tell you that.
Spit anything out the back? No, but she's spitting out something. She's a little rich back here.
Yeah. Hey, she ain't tuned worth of crap.
Before we do that, can we make sure that all the spark plug has a good connection? Just like everything is pushed in, like that one.
Trying to run.
I had trouble getting some of them connected. I just wanted to put your hands on them because to me they felt connected.
Getting the guy that doesn't have a whole lot of feeling in his fingers from years of construction. See what happens. Well, for the first time in at least 13 years, this thing is alive and running. And I'm not hearing any kind of bell train noise. It's absolutely outstanding. The old 390 is running good. I'm not seeing anything that looks like any kind of robot smoke. Not seeing anything coming out of the exhaust that looks like it shouldn't be. I'm really amazed at how well this car is running. I know. You happy, Ben?
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful.
Spraying steel.
Where?
Right up the fitting.
Alright, we need to tighten that up.
You want to set it off?
Yeah, I'll show you off. Alright, so after a little bit of monkeying around with the points, we were able to get this old Thunderbird to fire up. And I'm really impressed with how that 390 sounds. I hope Ben's happy with it. He got a pretty good deal on this car, and that 390 alone is worth the whole thing. So if you could, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And I hope to get a few more of these revivals going. Till next time, take care. See you later.